All right, welcome to how to do stamp game using dice. As you see, I just laid out a grid this time. Some people were getting really hung up on having to have a perfect mat, so all I did was create columns by putting pieces of tape on the table. This is the unit column, this is the tens column, this is the hundreds column, and this is the thousands column. So let's talk about the values. This is 1 unit. And if you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units, you would have a 10 bar. And if you had 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, 10 tens, you would have 100 square. And if you had a 100, 200s, 300s, 400s, 500s, 600s, 700s, 800s, 900s, 1000s, wow, you would have 1,000 cube. Likewise, this means 1 unit, 1 unit. And this means 110. And this one represents 100 square. And this represents 1,000 cube. So let's get started on our work. First, we have to decide what number we're gonna do. Well, and the function. I think I want to add first. So I'm gonna do addition. I'm gonna put a plus sign. I'm gonna draw a line. I'm gonna get ready for my numbers. So what I did is I went through all my games in the cupboard and I found these dice. And I think I'm gonna make this one be the thousands. So there's 2,000s, 400s, 5 10 bars, and 4 itty bitty units. I'm gonna record that. So it's the top number, so I'm gonna put it on this top line here. I'm gonna write 2,000s, 400s, 5 10s, and 4 units. So that's my first number. Now I need to get that many stamps out. So let's see. 1,000, 2,000s, 400s, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5 10s, 110, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 4 units. Here we go. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. Okay, now I'm gonna shake my next number. I'm gonna pick up these dice. And I'm going to have 5,000s, 100s, 2 10s, and 5 units. So I'm gonna write that down. 5,000, see it's gonna be on the line underneath, just like the next group is underneath. So we have 5,000s, 100s, 2 10s, and 5 units. Okay, now we're gonna get that many stamps out. Let's see, start with the thousands. We have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and 100 right there. Oops, there we go. 100, 2 10s, 110, 2 tenths. And 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're ready to add them together. Remember, we never start with the largest number. We always start with the units because if you remember the math laws, there can't be a 10 in the unit column. So we have to move it up. And if we start here and we're going backwards, there's nowhere to move it. So let's start with our unit column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units, okay? I'm looking at my unit column. I'm going to put 9 units right there. Now I'm going to add 5 tens plus 2 tens. Let's push them together. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens. I'm gonna write it there, right underneath those. Okay, now we're gonna add 400s to 100s. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Right below it, 500s. Now I have 2,000s plus 5,000s. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. So I shook out the numbers. I shook out 2,454 plus 5,125. In all together, I had 7,579. Okay, that was a static problem. We did not make 10 one time, so I feel compelled to do one where I make 10. Let's try it again. Hopefully I make 10. All right, shake out the next problem. I think I'm gonna draw my line right here and put my function, addition. And my first number is gonna be on that line, and my second number is gonna be on this line right here, okay? Find out what it is. 1,000, 600s, 110, and 3 units. Let's write that down first. So it is 1,000, 600s, 110, and 3 units. All right, let's get those stamps out. 1,000. What's that? 600s, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. 110. 110. 3 units. 1 unit. 2 units. 3 units. Ta-da. Now we have to find our next number. It better be big. I want a dynamic number. Well, our thousands aren't getting big, but we have 1,000. I know how to do this. 600s, that'll be big. 3 tenths and 4 units. Let's write it down first. So we have 1,000. I'm gonna put it right here. 600s. 3 tens, and 4 units. So let's get that out. 1,000. 600s. Oh, good number. 100. 200s. 300s. 400s. 500s. 600s. Good number. 3 tens. 1 10. 2 tens. 3 tens. And 4 units. Let's see. 1 unit. 2 units. 3 units. 4 units. All right, we're ready to add. And remember, we're going to start with the smallest number. We're going to take 3 units plus 4 units. See, they are right there. 3 units plus 4 units. Let's find out what they make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 7. We have 1 10 plus 3 tens. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens. This is going to be the fun one. 600s plus 600s. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 10 hundreds. And remember, if you have 10 hundredths, you're lucky enough to have 1,000. So I have to take it to the bank because 1,000 is not allowed to stay in a 100 column. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put this guy up here. I traded it. Yay. And I have 100, 200 left. So I must record that. All right, then we have these thousands. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000s. So we had 1,613 plus 1,634, and it equaled 3,247. And that's how you do that bit of stamping. Now, we need to do subtraction. So we're going to lay out and find out a row, and we're going to create our line again, and we're going to make a subtraction symbol right there. And that's what we're going to do this time. So, decide our numbers. They better be big. 3,000, 4 hundredths, 2 tens, and 5 units. Let's write that down. 3,000 is going to be on this line. 4 hundredths, 2 tens, and 5 units. Minus, let's get those out first. Oh, I managed to mix them up, didn't I? All right, we need 3,000s. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4 hundredths, 100, 200, 300, 400, 2 tenths, 1 10, 2 tenths, and 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, shaking our next number. The only thing you have to make sure when you do dice one is that the thousands always has to be smaller, equal to or smaller than, actually smaller than the last number. Because we're not studying negative numbers yet. All right, so in that case, I'm going to make sure that this is a 2,000s, 4 hundredths, 6 tens and 4 units. Let's write that down. So remember, I had to be smaller because we're subtracting. So 2 thousands, 4 hundreds, 6 tens. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much trouble. And 4 units. All right. Now, remember with subtraction, we don't lay out the numbers again. We're taking those away. So let's get these out of the way so we can figure this out. So here we go. I need to take away 4 units. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking them away. 1 remains. This one's tricky because I need to take away 6 and I only have 1, 2. Well, this is where you have to put on your thinking cap. What was made out of 10 bars? I remember the 100 square was made out of 10 bars. It was made out of 10 bars. So I can trade and turn this 100 square back into 10 bars. I'm going to set it right here until I get my 10 bars out. Here we go. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9 10s, 10 10s. So that's 100 square. Don't worry about breaking the math law here because we're going to take them away. We're going to put this back in the pile though. We traded it. Now I think we can get 6 tens away because remember, we're trying to take away 6 tens right here. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s. I'm going to take them away. Let's find out how many remains. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s. 6 10s. That's kind of a funny thing, isn't it? Now, I need to take away 4 hundreds. But I only have 3 hundreds here. What am I going to do? Well, remember, if you were lucky enough to have 10 hundred squares, you would have 1,000 cube. So we're going to take this 1,000 and we're going to turn it back into 10 hundreds. Here we go. I'm going to put it right here while I'm sorting it out. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900s. This is a lot. 10 hundreds, which is the 1,000 cubes. So I'm going to put that back over here. Now I know I can take 4 away. Let's do it. 100, 200, 300, 400. Let's take them away. Let's find out how many remain. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 remain. All right. Now, I have to take away 2,000s. Lucky I have 2,000s. All right. 1,000, 2,000. There's nothing there. It's 0. That's a fun problem. We had 3,425, what could they be? Pieces of popcorn. And we ate 2,464 pieces. Yum. Now we only have, we don't say this number because it's in the front, we only have 961 pieces of popcorn left. And that's a story of a subtraction. And it was very dynamic. We had to trade. Wow. Well, thank you for watching how to do the stamp game using dice to decide your numbers. Have a great day.